Hey Mercedes,
How may I help you?
how are you today?
Much better now that I'm talking with you.
Hey Mercedes,
How may I help you?
do I need an umbrella tomorrow?
There is a high chance of rain in Kuala Lumpur tomorrow with an expected 8 millimeters of rainfall. Temperatures will be between 24 and 33 degrees.
Hey Mercedes,
How may I help you?
tell me a joke.
Sorry, I'm too busy looking at the road.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Michael Jopp, Vice President Sales and Marketing, Mercedes-Benz Malaysia, to share with us the exciting updates of our new range of Mercedes-Benz GLC. Over to you.
Thank you. Where everything revolves around you, made just for you, the driver of the car. It's a world of services, offers and innovation, which will simplify and enrich your lives when you're using your car in a digital form, making your world our world. So at Mercedes-Benz, we have invented the automobile in 1886, and now we are doing it again. We are reinventing mobility. Because today mobility is far more than just a simple means of transport. The Mercedes-Me Connect keeps you in touch with your vehicle and the world beyond. It's about safety features, remote features, as well as comfort and navigation features that we'll offer as part of Mercedes-Me Connect. First of all, let me talk a little bit about the safety features. Basically, Mercedes-Me Connect from now onwards will make sure that your car is automatically optimally maintained. Mercedes-Me Connect provides tailored diagnostics, where basically it detects the condition on any parts and components, such as brake pads, alternator and coolant level, and keeps you updated on the status of these features. It also offers a so-called emergency call system. In case that the sensors of the car detect an accident, it will automatically trigger a call to a remote call center, which will then, if required, call the assistants to pick you up and look after your emergency. This call can also be triggered manually by pushing the button on the headliner. And with the help of Mercedes-Me Connect, you will never forget an upcoming maintenance appointment, because not only will the car remind you, it will also remind your servicing dealer, and so the dealer can directly, proactively approach you and help you scheduling the upcoming maintenance service. Start function. And basically, you can see the app here. I'm pushing the button engine start. Then I need to enter a quick code. Once I've entered the code, it's going to take about 10 seconds. And then you'll hear together with me that the engine is starting. There's actually nobody sitting in the car right now. It's still locked, it's empty. And 10 seconds can be long. And it should be any second now. And it's live. Bear with me. And it's really a truly cool feature, because with the engine start, obviously the air conditioning will also start working. And so the drivers have the opportunity to pre-cool the car. So these first 10-20 seconds when you typically get into the car, it won't happen again that you start sweating, because you have the opportunity to get into a cool car. So it was more than 10 seconds. The car has started. Obviously, the network connectivity here in the hall is not too great, and now let's. I think we can switch it off right away.
That's actually very true because I've only got like half a bar.
Typically, it takes less than 10 seconds until the car switches off. Actually, I'm glad that it worked at all. And I'm also glad that hey, Mercedes talked to me from the car. You've also realized some of the response times were a little bit longer than actually outside on the road, but it was also, trust me, it was a live test. And this engine should also go off any second. Now let me continue with some of the more features that Mercedes Me Connect offers in addition to the remote engine start. Maybe let's switch back to the presentation. It's also about, in the next slide, it's about navigation functionality. We have the parked vehicle locator. I mean, you all know this awkward situation. You've parked your car, but you kind of forgot where you've parked it. With the remote parking, and now it's off. Another 15 seconds, again, nobody in the car, so it really happened remotely. And by now, actually, I think also the temperature inside should be quite cool and pleasant, but you can check that out later. So parked vehicle locator that we have in the car, so to never lose your car. You can also start steering your navigation function with the send to car functionality. Basically, enter your navigation in the app. Send it to the car, and then the car will immediately pick it up. And based on your past destinations, you will also have a predictive navigation functionality, somewhat similar that you know from some of the apps out there, but in this case, far better integrated. 197 horsepower and 320 Newton meters of torque. So even in the base configuration, obviously at close to 200 horsepower, a lot of fun to drive, and 0 to 100 will do in about 7.3 seconds. So really outstanding performance. If you look at the interior of the car, we have the exclusive line interior with Artico dashboard with top stitching. We have the large digital display that I've already mentioned, and in addition to that, a lot of more features that we have: smartphone integration, obviously, remote stop-start, hard disk navigation, keyless start. So many cool features in the refreshed interior. Now, if you have a look at the exterior of the car, you will also, I'm sure you will also agree with me, many changes to an already beautiful looking car with the outgoing GLC, but now if you have a look at the redesigned GLC facelift, in the GLC 200, we have the off-road package, we have the heavily contoured, newly completely redesigned radiator grille, and with the off-road package, it really portrays and gives a very strong road presence. On the back side, we have new taillights design, also fresh, and we have the twin taillights into the rear bumper that are actually fully functional. So again, also from the rear, a fresh and new look for the GLC 200. And from the side view, impressive 20-inch light alloy wheels, and we have a suspension with a slightly elevated ground clearance, with damping control. So as you'll experience, the car will be a lot of fun to drive. Now let me move to the two top of the line models, the GLC 300 and the GLC 300 Coupe. And as you can see from the front, an even more impressive radiator grille. It's based on the AMG line. We have the diamond inserts into the grille, huge air intakes on the side, and we have the multi-beam LED headlamps, both as convenience as well as a safety feature. So both cars from the side, from the front, have a really impressive stance. And let me talk a little bit more about the design of the GLC 300 Coupe 4MATIC. Because from my perspective, this is probably one of the best combinations of SUV as well as coupe design that you'll find in any car available in Malaysia today. It not only has the great aesthetics of a coupe, but at the same time, a lot of the SUV features that our customers really like and that we are very proud of. And what I forgot to mention so far, the GLC have really been a true success for Mercedes-Benz, not only globally, but also in Malaysia. Globally, we have sold already more than 1.5 million of these beautiful cars, including its predecessor, the GLK. And also for Malaysia, with more than 6,500 units sold, the GLC has been the most successful luxury SUV in the Malaysian market. Now let me continue with some of the features of the GLC 300. Again, powered by a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine. Here it produces 258 horsepower and 370 Newton meters. And this delivers 0 to 100 performance in about 6.3 seconds. So really outstanding performance. As you can see on the outside, again, 20-inch light alloy wheels in a very sportive design. And we have on the GLC 300 full body style, we have an agility control comfort suspension, while the GLC 300 Coupe has a sport suspension, basically completing the sporty positioning of the car. 300 Formatic Coupe will be at 490,888 Malaysian ringgit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us here today for this, from my perspective, really exciting launch.